Hi, everybody. How you doing? My name is Adam. I am the director of webinars at Dreblow and Associates. I wanted to create this video today to talk about webinars. And number one, I want to talk about why they're so important today, especially with the pandemic. Everything's being done remotely. There's no more interactions one-on-one. It's really the webinars are the only option. And then second, I want to talk about how Dreblow and Associates can offer solutions to depress sales during the pandemic. And this is primarily done with a strategic sales campaign that revolves a lot around webinars. Now, for those of you that don't really understand what a webinar is, maybe you've heard of them, I like to compare a webinar to an interactive YouTube video. Everybody can relate to this. They've all gone to YouTube, logged in because you had to fix something around your house. You had to replace a doorknob or fix the plumbing. Pull up YouTube, you watch the video, and then hopefully you get some information from it and you can fix the problem. Well, webinars are like that, but they're interactive. You can interact with the person that's putting on the presentation or that did the recording, so you can gather a lot more information. It's all about information, and they're extremely useful today. Webinars are one of the best ways to extend your business reach, build your sales pipeline, or grow your audience. Most businesses find that webinars are one of the most effective ways to engage with their customers and prospects. Now, I found it interesting that webinars rank second most effective type of content behind only in-person events, yet webinars ranked only 11th for content marketing activities completed, with only 66% of business-to-business marketers reporting that they even conducted a webinar last year. Now, if you're one of these companies that hasn't done a webinar or aren't participating, you're probably falling behind the 8 ball. And I can almost guarantee you that your competition is doing webinars if they haven't started yet. Webinars give an opportunity to teach your leads and help them understand why your product is valuable in the first place. Webinars allow your audience to place a name with the face and a voice with the name. They allow you to build personal relationships and have real-time conversations. And that's what I was talking about. That's why they're so important in marketing. Approximately 73% of marketing and sales leaders say webinars are one of the best ways to generate quality leads. Well, why is this? Well, they're highly engaging. The average webinar that we create is about 60 minutes. We try to make them as engaging as possible with a lot of questions and interactions between the participants, the attendees, presenters. They work across the entire customer journey, from thorough leadership panel discussions to weekly live demos. Webinars are a dynamic and effective way to move prospects down your sales funnel from awareness to close deal and beyond. They generate high quality leads for sales. Webinars come with a ton of information about your prospects you can use to identify high quality sales ready leads. With each webinar registrant, you can control lead and engagement data your sales team can use to initiate personalized outreaches. Also, the attendees that are coming to your webinars already have invested interest. They've registered, they've added their personal information when they get the invitation. They've added it to their calendar, and they're hopefully highly anticipating what they're going to be presented. And they already have a heightened interest in the product. Now, that's kind of why webinars are so important. Now, let me talk about our company and highlight a couple of things here. Now, at Dreblow and Associates, we understand that webinars are the future. We're taking advantage of these. We've been very successful with our webinar campaigns. During the pandemic, webinar presentations have to be effective, are becoming an effective sales tool, but only for the well-prepared. So we have, here at Dreblow and Associates, we have access to multiple platforms. We will customize our webinar to meet your needs. There's different types of webinars we can do. Right now, we do a majority of single presenter webinars, meaning one presenter is presenting to his audience. Now, here's a perfect example of Tarek's Govinder. He is a physician. He works for Clinitel. It's his company, and he does a webinar. We work with him once a month, highly successful, has a high attendance record, and we find that 90% of the people that return for the next webinar. So, and then they also stay for almost the entire time. 98% of the people stay from the beginning to the end to see his information. Now, we also can offer multiple presenters. These are highly engaging webinars designed for a lot of information. Typically, each presenter has 15-20 minutes and will engage with the attendees. We can do these, though we find the single presenters are most common. Now, why we are so successful in our campaigns, and that primarily is for recruiting attendees, not only recruiting the attendees, but bringing the right people that you want to view your content. Now, we start this off with the email invitation campaigns. We will customize these. We will use your branding, your colors, your logos. You will have the final approval of any of content that we will send out. And second, most importantly, is we have over 175,000 healthcare professionals in our contact database. This means that we can target region, state, job title, size of facility, and professional association. We can target these specific individuals and market directly to them and get them to come to your presentation and view your material. Now, this is myself. My name is Adam Klingsheim, Vice President of Webinar Marketing. This is my partner that helps out behind the scenes. His name is Dreblow. He's the Vice President of Information Systems. He provides all of our technical support. We also have a team of a few others that are very involved in the marketing. They're more along the lines of creating the emails and that sort of thing. As the director, what I will do is my role is to interview the company and whoever is representing the company and putting on the webinar, creating a webinar specifically for your needs, sending out all the invitations, monitoring the registrations, training the presenter to be familiar with the platform, being there during the presentation, behind the scenes, making sure it goes successfully and smoothly to provide any kind of technical support that's needed. And then probably most importantly is Dreblow and Associates, we will follow up with all the people that registered. And we will create a database and we'll follow up to make sure that we get as many sales leads as we can. Now, this is our contact information, 760-612-6036, our phone number. There's our email and our website. Please reach out if you are interested or have any questions about webinars or Dreblow and Associates. Thank you for viewing this video. You have a wonderful day. Be safe. Thank you.